Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I hope that you still are ready for some more StarCraft action because we are back with our third broadcast of the day. We just wrapped up with Hatchery Cup number 12, and now we are here with something a little bit different. We are here with the Infolet 2024 Monthly Cup number 3. It is a new monthly tournament that has started this year, and we have a lovely and beautiful ZvZ, and your eyes are not deceiving you. Do not be deceived. This tournament is played on a very unique map pool, not your traditional ladder map pool. We are here with some older maps. These are not new TLMC maps. No. These are maps from years gone by. If you're an old school fan of StarCraft, you will be familiar with what is to come. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Acid Plan, we have our Polish Zerg player, the Red Zerg, representing the Platinum Esports. It is Aristori. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the other Polish Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing CSO Esports. It is Trifax. Here we go. And if... Oh, hold on. Let me give me a moment here. There we go. Bam. And if you are a fan... And if you are just tuning in now, we are jumping in mid-series. We're jumping in mid-series. Again, this event did begin while we were casting Hatchery Cup. That's why we could not begin, but we can end. We can end here with the finals of this tournament. Now, we're not in the finals yet, but I believe this is the upper bracket finals. So we're going to be going upper bracket finals into the lower bracket finals into the grand finale thereafter. We have 3 series ahead of us. Most likely 3 series. We are here for it. And again, I need to sink my brain into this for a moment. Hold on. Okay, so Acid Plant. It's been a long time. It's been years, Papi. It's been years. Let me just double check. When was the last time Acid Plant was an active map in the ladder map pool? This was back in 2018. 2018. It feels like not that long ago, but there are some certain features here. One, there's still a pillar. There's still pillars outside the natural. This used to be the norm back in the day, by the way. This used to be the norm until Death Aura. Feels Death Aura, man. But we can take a linear third base here towards the left-hand side. A big, large ramp leading into it. Likewise, large opening towards in between the bases to get us around, to attack from both angles. The triangular third is a little bit more defendable, to be fair. We can expand towards our opponent, but it is going to be an exposed center base here as well. Again, I do miss these pillars, not going to lie. They're a lot more rare nowadays. Pillars outside the natural used to be standard. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. I miss them, Papi. I miss them. Outside of that, we are getting into our 3-base setup. Again, it is a ZvZ, so I don't know how much we're going to be able to really lean into the features of this map. Third base is being taken from both Aristori and Trifax. Aristori is leading the series 1-0. It is a best of 3, by the way. It is a best of 3 upper bracket final. Bearing in mind that the finals will be a best of 7. Best of 7 grand finals once we do get there. Once we do get there. As we're walling off, Bailey and Esther on the way for both players. Trifax is going to be going for a Ling Flood. 20. Sorry, 20 Lings are on the way. A massive Ling Flood here from Trifax rushing across the map. Thankfully, Aristori, he does have a safety. Bailey and Esther on the way. +1 melee is being researched. That is unique. I was not expecting melee of all things, but it is in production as we are also committing to Lings. Bailing should soon be on the way. There we go. 12 more Lings in production as we are committing to our aggression. Trifax, he's sending it across the map. Sending everything he does have. Rushing, crashing into the third base, looking for a kill if at all possible. Likewise, Aristori has to try to save this. Bailings are on the way, but they may be just a little bit too late. Bailings morphing in. Zoning back to Aristori. Big connections here. Aristori taking Bailings to the face. At third base, it is going to go down. We get a full surround here, and it will fall. Big pick off by Trifax. Shuts down the third base. And with that, Aristori is behind. Trifax, he's been droning up behind this. He's on 36 workers, has a good economy. Aristori, the pressure is on. We have to counterattack. We have to go for the all-in. And there it is. Lings are flooding across the map as we speak. The Bailings! Oh, not quite connecting. Quick ruse, quick reaction there out of Trifax. He does pull back. Does race back home. What do we have to work with? Bailings are now on the way. How many units do we have? Only 2 Bailings here in production for Trifax. No Bailings are ready. Aristori rocking up. Oh, picks off a Ling. Does manage to pick up a Ling. As Bailings, they will dip on 4. They do get a connection here. Not the best connections from Trifax, and that's what we had. Bailings are still on the way. Decent connections here. The Queen does go down, and again, Aristori is very committed. The Bailings, they crash into each other. We go for the hatchery. The base is getting surrounded. We collapse here on the Lings. And Aristori, he does break through. Had better trades with the Bailings. Surrounds the Queen, shuts them both down. Reinforcements, they arrive just in time. And do we get the base? It looks like we don't. The base will survive. More Bailings on the way, but this is a little bit ambitious here as we've lost control of the situation of the game. Aristori, he has to fall back. Bailings are denied. Back across the map as well. We do get eyes on the third. Aristori, still behind in workers though. Still needs to drone. Still is committed as he's making more Bailings. Aristori, he refuses to slow down. He does refuse. Still just link flooding across the map. More Bailings on the way. That hatchery getting very low, actually. Yeah, Trifax catching out these Lings. At the same time, Aristori pushing forward. It looks like Aristori, he's going to lose the hatchery again. It looks like he will lose the base. Aristori not able to hold on. But can he kill the third of his opponents? That's a lot of Bailings. That's a lot of Bailings making their way into the natural. The hatchery, it's saved. We saved the base. We kill the third. And Bailings, they crash on forward. The drones are going to be going down. 5 workers in the natural. The Queens are surrounded, and we still have another Bailing popping off here on the workers. And it looks like Aristori, he has broken through. Despite losing his third base, the counter aggression was too much. We kill the Queens. We bust into the main base. Drones are under fire. GG gets called, and Aristori takes the series 2-0. GG. Oh my god. GG, well played. Congratulations here to Aristori for taking the series 2-0, for shutting Trifax down and advancing on to the grand finals. GG, well played. Ooh, a big win there for Aristori. And with that, we have yet to determine who faces off against Trifax. Now, exclamation mark B. Exclamation mark B in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the back of yourselves. Aristori, he advances on to those grand finals. Meanwhile, it is a double elimination bracket. Looking at the road of these players, Aristori took down Fnatic, took down Flexi. We have been casting Flexi recently, by the way. He is a Polish Protoss player, and very impressive that Flexi took a game. Snogstar got knocked down by Trifax, and likewise, we do see Aristori knocking down Trifax in the series that we just covered. But as you can see here, we have the lower bracket. We have the lower bracket. Fnatic, he eliminated Jomek in a best of 1. We do see Fnatic eliminating Snogstar. Very impressive. I was not expecting Fnatic to pop off the way that he is. But he shuts Snogstar down, knocks him out, and now we have Fnatic versus Flexi in, I believe, a best of 1. They are mid-series. They are in a best of 1. And can we scroll over? One moment here. Let us interact. There we go. That's better. And this is the portion of the bracket that we're focusing on. So Aristori, he's waiting in the grand finals. He's waiting for the best of 7. Trifax gets knocked down. Trifax, he's waiting for the winner of Fnatic and Flexi. He's waiting for that series to finish up. We're going to be casting Trifax versus the winner of that series, and then the winner of Trifax versus, or the winner of the lower bracket finals, goes in to face off against Aristori. Trifax, he may have a chance at a rematch. He may be able to pull off a rematch, or we might see another contender. We might see Flexi or Fnatic rise up instead. It is up in the air.